I'm so livid right now. This is the second issue I've had with my Ortlieb bags in the past 4 days. This little bracket right here fell off, so now my bag just kind of flops around like that. I don't know how to fasten it any longer. I gotta find some kind of screw or bracket that would work, so that's really frustrating. And then I stopped to take a snack on this road, and turns out this little screw here came undone, so now this strap's all screwed up, this is bopping around. So now I have to specifically find a certain screw that's gonna fit that. These are like $250 bags. I think what I'm gonna have to do is take off all the bolts on these bags, put Loctite on all the bolts, and then screw them all back in. I just can't believe that I've had 2 things break on these bags in 4 days, and these are like the highest end bags. And it's not like I'm doing anything crazy. This is the dirt road I'm riding on. I'm avoiding most of the potholes. I'm going pretty slow. There's no reason why this should have happened. This is really frustrating. And now that this is swinging around, this is going to be more likely to fall off here because there's more stress. So yeah, I don't know. It really grinds my gears. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking the screw from here and then I'm putting it over onto this one on the side, and this middle one just won't have one until I get to a hardware store and can find something exactly like that there. Okay, I got it temporarily fixed for now. Everything's good. I gotta kind of have to remind myself that, yeah, this is the 4th day of the trip, but it's definitely not the 4th day that these bags have seen. This is like the 2nd really long trip that I've done with these bags, so things are eventually gonna break and come loose. It's all good. It's just a learning experience for me now to know that I need to bring extra screws specifically for these bags, and maybe bring a couple extra brackets and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to adjust my map settings to only, God, those are some loud frogs. Thank you. I'm gonna have to adjust my map settings a little bit to make sure that I don't go on as many unpaved roads, since I don't have many backup screws and brackets for these bags. Just crawling along this dirt road, going super slow. Don't want to break anything again. I adjusted my map settings to keep me off of unpaved roads, and this is what it gives me. I'm sure this was paved during the USSR, not now for sure. It's basically a dirt road. It's raining a little bit, but that's all right. I could use a little drip drop. It's a nice change from having the sun just blasting you in the ass all day.
А русский знаешь?
Я немного говорю по-русски, я говорю по-испански, по-английски.
А русский я тоже немножко знаю.
Okay. И это. There's only one hotel in this town, and you have to call this number, I guess, to get a hold of whoever's running the hotel. So hopefully I can find a place. I'm gonna get a hold of the hotel, and these nice ladies here are gonna take me to another hotel or to their house. I can't really tell, but we're gonna find out. It's a team effort. Madame, твоя комната?
Yes, the community.
Okay, okay. So it sounds like he's taking me to a lady that owns a house that has a room she can rent out for the night. I can also take a bicycle.
Da.
This is Nadia. She lives alone and rents out beds in her house. So the Georgian government doesn't really provide too much money for the retirees. So this is kind of what the widows are expected to do with their now empty houses, is rent out the rooms to people traveling through. These are kind of hard to find because the madams aren't very tech savvy. A lot of them don't even have internet. So the only way you're going to find them is if you see their advertisements posted in print on telephone poles and walls and things like that. If you don't know any Russian, this is going to be especially difficult too. Feels good to be here on a real bed with a real roof. I haven't slept indoors in like 4 days. I'm gonna go to Batsumi tomorrow, which is I guess a good resort town kind of thing on the Black Sea.
Massage! Massage! No? No? No, massage! No, massage! No, massage! No!
So everyone kind of says that Batumi is kind of a Georgian, Russian tourist trap. It's just full of a bunch of fake stuff, which is not wrong. But there is actually a lot of cool stuff here.